Hello again. I am Bane, and I'm on an adventure. Today I am on the one of the trails on the Miami Valley Bikeways network. This is the Jamestown Connector that runs east out of Xenia. Now the west end of this particular trail stops in Octa, Ohio. That's the village of Octa, Ohio. There's like it's considered a village. In the last census, they've got like a population of 50. I was going to ride this route before. I want to say the trail really starts in Chillicothe, but there's a decent section where there's no trail and you're on the road. So I believe last year I started in Chillicothe with the intention of biking to Xenia and back. And I ended up feeling under the weather and I didn't make it to Xenia. So the first time I did it, I stopped up here and camped on the side of the trail, like not far from where I'm at right now. Now, I discovered this back in the end of December when I was doing the Rafa challenge, but they're extending this trail a couple of miles to the east. Right outside of the village of Octa, the trail continues, and they're working on building a bridge over the creek currently. I don't actually know what the intention is. I don't know if they're going to try to connect it all the way to White House Court or not. The next town over is White House Court, Ohio. And from there, you can jump on the Paint Creek Trail, and that'll take you to Chillicothe. Between the village of Octa and White House Court, there's no trail, but the roads are all back roads connecting the two. So you can ride it. There's not really a lot of traffic. One thing about this route, this part of Ohio, there's no hills at all, and there's nothing stopping the wind. Every time I've done this, there's been a massive headwind. Anyways, we're gonna get riding on the trail. We started in the village of Octa and we're headed to Xenia. Now, might poke around in Xenia. The trail runs through Jamestown. We might poke around there. I don't actually know what's in Jamestown. Anyways, on we go, folks. Follow along. I had company the last time I attempted riding through here, and we ended up camped right here on the side of the trail. Hypothetically, I know it was here along this field before getting to the next intersection. That's Jamestown. Jamestown, Ohio. Plotted in 1816 and named after Jamestown, Virginia. Population a little over 2,000. Historic village in Greene County. Seems like every little place I go through is considered historic. Got about 10 miles before I get to Xenia. Now, for those that don't know, this trail will take you to Xenia, and in Xenia you can hit trails that'll take you to Cincinnati, to Dayton, to Springfield, to Columbus, all the way up to Cleveland, all on paved rail trails. So this is part of the Miami Valley, I don't know, bike trail infrastructure. And Xenia, it jumps on the OTEC crosses Xenia, the Ohio to Erie Trail, and the Little Miami Scenic Trail, which is quite a popular trail. And this connects all of them. Now I live a couple of miles from Chillicothe, or I live a couple hours from Chillicothe, probably an hour and a half from Chillicothe. In Portsmouth, Ohio, which is south of Chillicothe, they're supposed to be developing a rail trail down there. I've talked a little bit to I don't know, some city council member or a mayor. I don't know the time frame of when they're supposed to be working on it. But if they connect Portsmouth, Ohio, up here to the rest of the trail system, that'd be awesome. Southern Ohio, at least the part I'm from, there's not a lot, not really any bike infrastructure. So I'm excited to see that developing. You know, hey, maybe by the time I'm 60 or 70, I can bike from home up to here. A little bit of history. Portsmouth, Ohio, and Chillicothe, both areas that the Ohio to Erie Canal flowed through. And, you know, I was eyeballing a little bit. I don't think they've done a lot with the canal or the history of the canal from Columbus down to Portsmouth. And Portsmouth is where the canal connected to the Ohio River. So I feel like they should have stuff on there. I've been contemplating trying to do a bike route from along what used to be the Ohio to Erie Canal. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. Trying to find the mouth of the canal at the Ohio River. It's down there somewhere. Anyways, a lot of blabbing. On we go, folks. On we go. Oh, here he comes. Domesticated critters. He's a big boy. Cool. Yeah, there's this gate, but the only thing really between us is the fence. There's some more over here, but I don't think I can get to them. About 4 miles outside of Xenia now. Trail kind of loops down to the, I don't know, the southeast side of Xenia. The underpass. Welcome to Xenia. Should be rolling up on Xenia Station soon. I've not been on this side, so I'm not sure if this trail rolls right into it or not. But it's kind of the hub where all the trails flow in and out of. Neat old buildings through here too. Probably all, you know, connected with the railroad back in the day. Alright, so it looks like the trail stops there, but Xenia Station is close. Yeah, Xenia Station's across the road up here. There's a couple cabooses over here on the right, and then Xenia Station has a caboose. Three cabooses over there. They've got another one. We'll have to roll over there and see what's up. So Xenia Station's over here on the left, but before we head over there, let's go check out these other cabooses. I think the sign just said this is part of Bike Route 50. Bars, tacos, and ice cream. Tick tacos. They don't appear to be open. the chassis system. I'm not sure what they're doing. I'm guessing someone is going to use these for like a bed and breakfast, but I don't really know. If you know anything about it, comment, let me know. Just look excited to be here.
We're always excited to be here.
Well, folks, this is Xenia Station. This is kind of the bike hub for the Little Miami paved bike trail network. From here, you can go to Cincinnati, Dayton, Columbus, back to Octa, where I came from, all on paved bike trails. Pretty nice network. This trail is really nice. Rolling into here is well maintained, more than I expected. Heading from further east into Chillicothe, you hit the Paint Creek Rail Trail, and it's not as kept up. But I tried to get the signs for Columbus, but it looks like someone stole the sign. It's not where it should be. Yeah, this is a pretty nice spot. They got a little park here. I'm gonna have me a snack and then head back. I'll probably do some blabbing on the way back, but this is it for the trail, so if you want to hear some blabbing, keep watching. I'm gonna try to do the action camera all the way back. I've been working on, I'm just gonna mention that on the way out of here. More blabbing on the trail. Thanks for watching, everybody. So we came down the Jamestown Connector here. We're in Xenia. From here, you can hit the Ohio to Erie Trail, go towards Columbus, the Little Miami Scenic Trail, up towards Yellow Springs and Springfield. Again, the OTET down to Cincinnati. I haven't been over here, but you can hit this, take it to Dayton. This is an out and back today. 20 miles one way, 20 back. I've been contemplating biking around some of the towns I go through. They don't all have bike trails, but some of the content that I watch are people just driving around small towns. I'm rolling into a headwind. I don't know. I was certain that the wind was blowing the other direction when I came in. This part of the trail kind of loops around the southeast end of town. So when I actually roll out, it's going to head basically southeast. Maybe the wind will be a different direction. Anyways, I watch a lot of people that just drive through these towns and talk about them, and I find it pretty interesting. So I thought maybe I could add that to what I'm doing. YouTube is funny. So YouTube doesn't like more than one type of thing on a channel. So if you do bike adventure stuff. Throwing something else into the mix confuses the algorithm. They don't know who to show the video to. I don't even know what you call, oh dear. I don't even know what you would call it, exploring small towns. But I roll by a lot of cool stuff. It just doesn't have bike trails. Like, I come up 23 from Portsmouth, Ohio to Chillicothe. I was on Route 23. And one of the towns I rolled through was Waverly today. And I decided to stop because they've got, like, the main street. Somebody's done a really good job refurbishing some of the buildings. And someone's got like an ice cream shop that looks like a gingerbread house or something. I'll toss those. You know, I don't know. I just like seeing stuff. It is March. Content coming from my South Carolina trip currently. Starting to plan the trips for the rest of my year. Anyways, on we go, folks. If you like this view, let me know. I might even start posting these separately. Just the entire single first person view type bike ride. Yo. Hey, it's the little skateboard guy with y'all.
Yes, sir.
Tell him to keep an eye out for other people. We almost ran into each other. He's looking at his phone. Not an issue, just figured I'd give you a heads up. No problem. That is it for the Jamestown Connector. Really nice trail, well maintained. It's a rail trail. It's long and straight. There is a little bit of elevation change, not a lot. Very low percentage, like 1% or something. Paved the entire way. Seems like it's well maintained. Rolling through southern Ohio farmland, connecting to the Miami Valley bike network. Great day out here. Nice day for a ride. It's a little over 20 miles from one end to the other. So 40 miles out and back again. Decent time on the way back, considering the goofing off that I do. Anyways, that's it for the trail, folks. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And until next time, follow along. the village of Octa. This is quality content. Like and subscribe.
Bane is the most awesome dude ever.